What was collectivization in a communist command economy? Imagine a country where the government controls every part of farming and food production. That's what collectivization was in a communist command economy. It was a big push to change private farms into large, shared farms run by the state or groups of peasants. The idea was to make farming more efficient and to make sure food supplies matched the needs of the whole country. In a command economy, the government makes all the decisions about what to produce, how to produce it, and who gets what. It owns the factories, land, and resources. Collectivization fits into this because it's about the government taking control of land and labor from individual farmers and combining them into collective farms. These farms pooled resources like land, equipment, and labor to try and boost food output. The Soviet Union was the most famous for this process, especially during the late 1920s and early 1930s. It was a quick and often forced change, especially under Joseph Stalin's leadership. The government created two main types of collective farms. One was state farms, owned and run directly by the government, where hired workers did the farming. The other was collective farms, called Kolkhoz, where peasants pooled their land, animals, and tools, sharing the profits. The main goals were to increase food production, supply raw materials for industry, and reduce the gap between rich and poor in rural areas. The government wanted to control how much grain was produced and sold, which helped fund industrial growth. It also aimed to eliminate private farms, making all farming part of the state's plan. Collectivization changed rural life a lot. It made farming more uniform and under government control. But it also caused resistance from peasants who didn't want to give up their land or independence. Many peasants destroyed crops or left their farms to avoid collectivization. This led to food shortages and hardship in many areas. From a modern perspective, supporters see collectivization as a way to build a fairer society by removing private property and promoting shared ownership. They believe it was necessary to develop a socialist economy. But critics point out that the forced methods caused suffering, famine, and social upheaval. Despite its problems, collectivization remains a key part of communist economic policies, aiming to create a society where resources are shared and controlled by the state.